are you today? You sleep well? You know what? I'm gonna call that obvious bluff. Yeah,
just a call. Now Jouhkimainen with a tremendous price, 6-5
okay,
of hearts.
Either I win or you win.
This was actually my favorite hand for a while. And I got it.
Oh my. Here we go, reaching. Very deliberate. He takes his time every step of the way.
320.
I think we're going to see just a call here. Doesn't want to give away the strength of his hand too much. Ooh.
Oh my.
I think Martin will slow down here. Does know that a nut flush draw is likely behind. Not likely, but it's something to worry about, which means the ace repaired them.
We may be here a while before Kabrhel makes up his mind here on the turn. Yeah, another look. It's hard to believe it's still on Kabrhel. There it is, a very lengthy check. It's this guy that's reaching, and it looks healthy. 1 million. Ole Simeon unlikely to consider folding the strength of his hand. He's turned a pair. He's got the nut flush draw to go along with it.
Kabrhel's going to take his time and probably fold. Yeah. Oh, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Proud of him. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. What a turn card. Trying to induce a bluff out of him or like some kind of value bet he's likely not making. It's just a weird spot.
And he's just going to call.
I think he thought what I just said about the ace-8. Ace-8 is a possibility.
Johnny the boy. Johnny the boy.
He's cutting out a raise. King 6, he blocks a king. Here
And
he
he's
goes.
going to raise it up to 6 million. Puts them all in, and there it is.
I'm thinking he's bluffing.
Ace King against Ole's open with 2 9s. Gonna see some fireworks here. He's in the big blind. He is out of position. I've seen players in this spot sometimes call to disguise the strength of their hand, but I think as active as he's been,
I don't know what the theoretical
Obvious bluff.
play would be, and I think it might be just this, given the ICM scenario, right? You don't want to get into a massive pot with
Sure, no problem.
Ace King against a guy who's second in chips.
well, but you have Ace King. It's a very strong hand.
It is.
Your opponent doesn't want to get in it with you,
Right.
You know, a lot of the times too. But
I'm gonna check it blind just to make it easy for Johnny.
I don't think he
Okay,
checked
Johnny?
it blind. I'm pretty sure I saw him look at that flop, but it came king
yeah,
high.
you can't really put your
Correct.
opponent on a strong king, if a king at all. They're likely not calling with weak kings, so you got to think your
I did check
9s are the
blind.
best here.
He's betting, so tell me the size, and I probably gonna raise.
No
Hold
doubt.
the ante, and let's play from turn some poker, okay? Some man bet. This is like kindergarten bet.
Kindergarten bet.
Correct? Correct, yeah?
Up here he goes. Back to that bet he had cut out, I think, the 990. Pretty large bet.
26 minutes into the hand.
You can't really give it up. He could just be leading with his 6, or he could pick up a draw. He could have something like 4-5. Picked up clubs with a pair. Just his range includes too many hands you are beating. No reason to raise here with the 9, though.
River shove you call, Ole? Maybe?
Can I get you something to drink or eat? I'm going to run to the kitchen.
It's the water out. Think about this. This is hand 11.
Unreasonable. Very
Is it?
unreasonable.
What do you guys think?
Not really.
I don't think it is.
No.
I rarely do it.
It's crazy unreasonable. Crazy unreasonable.
Ask
Huge pot.
the other guys. Ask.
Please, can you be quiet? Thank you.
Oh, dear.
I don't even know what to say.
It's huge pot, and it's like nonsense. It's complete nonsense. Unbelievable. You already give me 30 seconds? Ah, okay, sorry.
Something tells me this tournament director has dealt with Kabrhel's shenanigans before.
Well, this is his home casino, right?
Yeah.
He's got, I think all his wins have come here. Both his bracelets and his rings, his circuit rings. Someone said that.
Have they started the 30 seconds yet?
No. Oh, they did.
1.6.
Oh, my gosh. 1.6 million now as he takes almost the full time, and I guarantee you Simeon's going to act a little faster, and he's just going to throw it in the muck, hand over.
So I'm going to call a clock on you now too.
Why?
I'm not the only one here thinking that's.
What do you talk
Class
about?
act though, Shimmy. He folds immediately.
spot.
You know.
6 times this level.
Especially under this river, you can always shove there and like.
Anyway, I'm just going to call the clock on you very frequently now.
Good for you.
Kabrhel got a good hand. He always wastes time. Something I've noticed. He doesn't do this when he doesn't have it. I think it's kind of he's kind of a tail box.
Completely not true, and it's ridiculous, yeah. It's like ridiculous what's going on here. Please, can you call your supervisor? This is like not normal. What's going on here?
It's not. No, you're right.
He wants to see the
100%
manager.
You have to. You have to.
Can you get me the manager?
Oh my
You
gosh.
want me to play quickly? Then don't disturb me during the hand. It's good advice as well in general. Unbelievable. Like you wanna have friendly talk and then you say I'm playing slow. It's unbelievable. This is a joke. It's like a joke.
You're doing
It's
it
like
all the
Joe.
time.
Yeah.
I love that.
Can I play my hand, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Can you call the manager?
Nice race.
Call your supervisor, he says to the floor man.
So this is blind on blind. It's folded around to Kabrhel, who's kicked it up to 435,000.
Oh, no.
And Jouhkimainen now with ace-9 of hearts X very quickly with a call.
Easy call.
Pete Lawson. If that's the Pete Lawson I'm thinking of, good to hear from you, brother.
You know, the power of ace-high and those backdoor draws.
Yeah, ace high here, you're going to look up your opponent raising out of the small blind a lot.
May not love the fact that there's a queen on board.
Loves it. I've become quite the popcorn expert.
Perhaps we're speeding up just as I was about to pop until it stops. Kabrhel now. Turn size bet, 435,000.
Jouhkimainen just going to call here. Doesn't want to raise out the hands he's beating. Only really gets called if he's beat, has a lot of equity. And backdoors the flush, the nuts.
The crowd goes wild.
Do we have a villain here?
As Kabrhel, see that hand over the cards, is that a check? Now he wiggles the pinky.
2.6.
Oh, he bets over the pot. 2.6.
is.
It goes for the home run. He gives it up.
Big pot, big pot.
And Shimmy on and Westmoreland having a little fun with Kabrhel, a little whining and
Too
crying.
long, bro.
Yeah, 9 minute hand. Yeah, what is the problem?
Too long, bro.
Huh?
Four hands
Too
per
long.
level. It's too
It's
long.
not too long when
too
it is
long.
huge decision. When you will be in the
Every
hand.
pot is huge. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You know what I'm. Yeah, when there is
No,
few big blinds, or
don't
when
agree
there
with
is
you.
35 big blinds, then like it's a big difference, and you know that, yeah. It's same. I would complain that you take so much time to call with the ace full house there on the river. It's completely
But I
same.
don't take time every time, bro.
Yeah.
What are you
Me not as well, but I had more spots. I had more difficult spots.
Okay.
That's only thing, yeah. Just look at the stream and then apologize to me, okay? That's all. Like unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I understand from probabilistic point of view. I know why you're
What
saying.
did I do wrong?
No, watch the stream then, and then you see how wrong you are. I just had tough
I
decisions.
called the clock after 3 minutes now. What's the problem?
Okay, in general, you are just so wrong, yeah.
I gave you 3 minutes.
It's okay. It's
3
okay.
minutes.
Everything
long
is cool.
time, Long time.
The ace. a little tricky.
Maybe you see. I'm
It's not the
listening.
first time we play with you,
Can you-
Martin.
please, can
It's-
you?
it's not
I'm
the first
speaking
time.
with my friend Ola. Can you be quiet? Thank you so much.
My friend.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, they are doing that all the time when I'm in the hand. Bravo.
Speaking with my
This
friend.
is tremendous. Westmoreland now going to stab. He's got the ace of clubs.
I
Knuckle
understand
pre.
from your point of view
Here
that
we go.
you can see that I had like five.
listen.
Wait,
Let me
wait.
say one thing. You
Can I?
always talk during the hand.
Can I?
Then
fi-
you then you
Doesn't matter.
disagree
I'm
and I
thinking
talk.
while I'm talking.
How can you disagree with that?
No, I am. When I'm talking, I'm still thinking. It's my decision how I'm using my time. Just like let me do what I want.
Yeah, no, but you're also talking when it's not your decision in the hand. Also,
And what is the problem? It's fun.
Let me be
Poker
me,
should
bro.
Be fun. You guys like.
for sure.
There is no. I didn't waste any time. I'm saying from your point of view, you see 5 hands where I playing like probably taking a lot of time, but I had all the time big decision. You can watch it then and apologize to me. That's all. Yeah. I understand. Everything is cool. Sometimes happen. From probabilistic point of view, I understand that you think that. Yeah, I understand. But just don't be result oriented. It's unbelievable.
I'm just gonna call clock on you in the region.
I hope it
and-
gets to be these two heads up.
I am respecting that.
This is
But
why
I'm
we
not
need boxing
respecting
gloves
one
at the
time-
table.
One time he called that
Let
30
him
seconds
go.
in huge spot. I don't know which was it, yeah. But now it was okay. Now it was okay on the river. It was reasonable. But before it was totally unreasonable when he called that. It was like bullshit. I was thinking
first
1
one
minute
that was the
of,
Watch your
in that
mouth,
pot
Martin.
with against you. It was 3 million in the pot. He called on the river on time on me within 1 minute. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can watch it on the stream.
Yeah, you
then
can watch it.
apologize. It was more than one.
Yeah, apologize to me after. Apologize to me after.
I can tell you it was more than one.
Andy, everything is fine. Yoni admitted he slept very bad, so I'm trying to be nice to him. Really. He admitted. Yeah, I'm saying it's.
How is he
everybody
real?
Can sleep bad. I can understand that. It's okay. It's okay. I want to play with you a
25K
little
high
bit.
roller final table. Kabrhel under the gun +1, ace
Just
10.
listen.
I will waste myself up.
And all of it for Bedell, I believe.
He's stacking it up.
I'm going to say 69.
Okay, Tom, I give you a spin.
Oh,
And a good call by Kabrhel.
great call.
Ace 10.
Why?
Definitely not an easy
I'm in
call.
front.
You are in front?
Far in front.
No, you are not.
I got a straight.
You bluff me, huh, Tom.
No,
Why you
no.
bluffing me?
Bedell, Queen
I
Jack.
don't have chips. I need to double
No,
up.
I don't like this. You should call and we can play
Credit
nice
to
flop.
Martin on
You
a
should
really good
call.
call.
That would be much nicer.
But I have better hand, Tom. You know I love you, yeah?
I love you too, man.
King
Oh my
deuce
goodness.
5.
That's a terrible flop.
Almost.
Terrible flop, yeah? Oh, you are
The
really
queen
good at
on the
reading
turn for Bedell.
it. Wow.
saw it.
Okay, you know what?
Kabrhel now needs a jack or an ace on the river, or Bedell will find a full double up. There we go,
Yeah?
down to the
I
river.
think you
Ace
would
or a
like
jack
this, like
for
by
Kabrhel.
second, yeah?
And it's an 8.
Or you
Bedell,
I
he
always
will
want
double
to
up
win.
through our
I don't
chip
care
leader.
How
How
I
much is it?
win as long as I win.
Can you double check, please? 2-7. Keep the change. It's for my friend. It's
Tom representing Norway.
Keep the change.
And I think he just called the button. He did. He limps in
Sure.
with 2 3s. Jouhkimainen's going to flick it in. He makes the call from the small blind, completes, and Lyubovetskiy likely to knuckle the 9-3 offsuit.
Notice he just limped the ace deuce spades also. It's almost like he doesn't know how to play anything but the really strong hands. Like the really strong hands, he raises, but he doesn't seem, from what we've seen in these 20 hands, to be able to also pull the trigger with the weaker holdings.
You have the opportunity in position to see a flop, and this flop is going to favor, well, at the moment, Jouhkimainen considered to be the favorite. Lyubovetskiy out in front with a pair of 9s, and Kabrhel absolutely 0.
Checks around, and Jouhkimainen makes the straight. Almost certainly going to take the flop 3 ways. Maybe on some random ace-high, king-high boards, you can try to take it away when they check to you.
He's going to bet the minimum here, trying to represent that he has a 5 or a 10. There is a chop, of course.
The bet and a call here. 4 straight on board. Can't really love 1 pair with an undercard. No draw with it. Maybe like a jack-9 he could proceed, but he can't. Ooh, straight on the board. He checks it.
Kabrhel's going to go for it. This is going to get looked up in a heartbeat
Snap
by
call.
Jouhkimainen.
Wisely checks it, picks up a free million.
Wait, did he just pull his chips back?
He's going to pay him with the small chips, I think.
What just happened? He bet a million.
Yeah,
and he's
he's
gonna
paying
pay
with
him
the small chips.
What is going on?
He's just readjusting the bet to keep his big chips, give him the scraps. I just noticed the title of the YouTube stream: Disrespectful Player Tilts.
Very good. They change it from time
Whole
to
Was
time.
right?
table.
Was 5 million?
I like it.
Or wrong?
I think you have less.
Kabrhel just calls,
Yeah, I
and
will
there's a
confirm.
5 now for Jouhkimainen,
3,
pairing
5.
his hand. Kabrhel
1,
well out in
2.
front now,
Now I have like
or
2.5.
still with a pair
So
of
I was
9s.
Like right? No, 3.5. I was right. Actually, yeah, 4.5 I have.
He's going to bet. I think Kabrhel here, he's posturing a raise. I don't think he raises here. It's kind of raise where you're not really getting called unless you're beat. Your opponent did raise under the gun, so their range does include overpairs.
And all those chips, I think,
That's
equates
just
to
a
simply a
call,
call. So Kabrhel's going to call, and we are heading to the river. it's another 3 now on the river. And it quickly goes check, check.
Trap
Yeah.
you. I trap you.
We talked about him checking, but that 3 even more so if your opponent was calling you with a 3. You definitely don't want to fall for that. You're not likely getting
Unbelievable.
called by worse. The worst that you would get called by would have
You
been
bluff
1
me,
pair
eh,
of
Yoni?
3s, but
I have something.
You
no
have
longer
something?
1 pair.
9 jack, yeah? Cooler. Probably cooler.
Is he going to go for the big raise? Hope his opponent has something.
And he just throws it all out there. Is there any
Gets
price
quiet.
on busting
It
the
gets
guy?
quiet.
Right?
Problem is, I think with such a big raise, now the pot's so inflated, the pot's going to play so much bigger from here on out, but he's going to call.
And it comes ace, 6-4.
Top set.
Top set for Kabrhel and a gut shot straight for Jouhkimainen. And he does have backdoor spades as well. Quick bet now for Kabrhel.
500,000, third pot with top set. All Jouhkimainen has is a gut shot. He could make a bluff.
One time
Looks
fault,
like
Yoni.
he's going to do a
No
quick
possible.
call
He's
here. Here we
peeling with the
go.
You don't
gut
speak with me?
shot.
The
Yoni?
chat is going to erupt
No?
if that 3 hits the
Okay.
turn.
That's not nice.
And it's the 6 of spades.
Oh. Yep, there's the check. Ace is full. Jouhkimainen with just 5 high. As he starts to cut out, Martin says, more, more, more. Little do we see, he actually means that.
There is the bet.
750,
Stone dead for Jouhkimainen.
650. But as we know, nothing's ever easy with Martin. Oh, he's going to raise. If you raise here, you're really only ever getting action from the 6. And like I said, you get that action anyways. But he's cutting out the call. A man with 2 draws. You got to love it, right? It's only 650 to call with 4.5 in the pot. Even without the implied odds, unless you're dead, he's going to call. You just better hope he doesn't get there. 5 million in the pot, 3.4 stack. Oh, he checks it to him.
Kabrhel with this
I
check.
think you win.
I think you
After you
win.
go all in, I think you win. Correct,
Oh my
Jordan?
goodness. He's trying to talk him into
I think
it.
correct.
You can't factor that in, and that looks like a bet of 2 million that he will not get back. Jouhkimainen,
Spread the pot.
we all know what's coming from Kabrhel. Jouhkimainen,
All in.
there it is. There's the all-in.
And we're going to see an instant
There's
muck.
the quick fold.
Unnecessary wait.
Okay, well, after that very lengthy hand, Kabrhel now up over 10 million chips, takes back
Break.
the chip lead.
Very good break.
And we're heads up. Westmoreland in the small blind. Lyubovetskiy with ace-4 suited on the button. Let's see 3. And it comes king 5-3. Top pair for Westmoreland and a gut shot for Lyubovetskiy.
And Westmoreland checks, and like I say, often you'll see the pre-flop raiser continue on the, especially these king baby boards. If his opponent has a hand like a 3, he can win with a 4 also. We see.
Mentioned that little stab. There it is. 300,000 is the bet. Westmoreland with a call. Turn is the deuce of clubs.
Wow, what a card. Got about 810. Is that what that is? 650. God, I can't see these chips. So the blues are 25. No way Westmoreland can fold this hand. It's way too strong. Top pair and second nut flush draw.
Has to be questioning,
It looks like
what am I up against? What just happened? He can't have the king X of clubs in his hand. I've got that. And it is a jack of diamonds on the river, giving Westmoreland top 2.
terrible card for Westmoreland.
And it is no good.
3.4.
3.4 million. He bets the pot.
Westmoreland is almost certainly going to just call. He's only got 500,000 behind. No reason to stick that in. You know, preserve your tournament life if he is going to call, which I don't see how he can get away from this.
What a beauty.
And there's the call. There's the bad news for Westmoreland, and he is,
And Andrey, well played.
down to
Real
crumbs
well
now.
played.
No, it's not bad. How about a couple of aces for Jouhkimainen? And I want to get back to your Thanksgiving in just a moment because I think I heard seafood. Oh, my. Chip leader now, Lyubovetskiy, with a pair of 4s. And has been oh so aggressive.
And, you know, you're four-handed here. There's ICM implications here. I think we're going to see a 3-bet.
All in. How about all of it?
All in.
The full Ponderosa, the entire buffet.
Oh,
and
and a king
Bedell
queen
is king
suited
queen
for
suited.
man Bedell.
This may have saved Bedell.
Mamma mia.
Mamma Mia has been called. Mamma Mia has been called.
Chicken.
God, it hurts.
That's a good fold.
It's a good
into
fold,
the
but it
muck,
hurts.
And Yanni's going to show him the bad news. 2 aces.
I also have
Couple
it.
sailboats
call?
for Lyubovetskiy,
yeah?
and we are all
Here
in.
you call.
Jouhkimainen at risk.
King, queen of hearts.
And it is Jack 7-9. 2 diamonds.
No outs.
A 10, it's good enough for me.
Looking for a 4 or perhaps a diamond. The turn. It is another 9. And there is the river. And it is a 3 of hearts. Yanni Jouhkimainen will double up now to more than 12 million in chips, all in under the gun with King 9. And he's been called
Crazy
by
call. Crazy call,
Lyubovetskiy,
yeah?
I believe.
Double up.
Ace 7.
3.3
7 of hearts.
million, please. 2,
I'd say he's actually played
Three.
very well.
3.3.
Despite the hate from the antics, he's been playing well.
And it comes Ace Jack 3.
That's a rough flop.
No backdoors for Kabrhel unless it comes running Broadway. The turn is a 4 of diamonds, and that'll do it. Martin Kabrhel will be our 4th place finisher.
Heads up, though. Ace 7 suited. Looks like he's going to just call.
The first hand, at least we've noticed, Lyubovetskiy with the Jack 5 suited is the one he chooses to raise.
Pot's getting fairly large. C-bet might just take it down, although Yoni does have backdoor clubs and ace high. With this being the first hand his opponent has raised on the button, maybe second. If you do just call 1.2 million here, you think about how much you're willing to call on the turn. If he fires again, but he's hoping maybe he might slow down, you might improve, pick up like the 8 of clubs.
So Jouhkimainen does, in fact, come along for the ride, and what a turn card this is. Both players now collecting that flush draw. Lyubovetskiy adds a gut shot to go along with his lesser flush draw.
Here he goes. He's cutting out a bet. He hasn't done this and checked. Once he starts counting them up.
That looks hefty. 4.5 million. He's got 9.4 behind. All of a sudden, there's 10.5 million in the middle.
I think Yoni is at least calling. There's no way you're just check mucking here. I think
Here we
I would
go.
probably raise here because you're going to miss more often than not. And then what do? You're just going to check muck?
And it is the Jack
Ooh,
of diamonds
the dirtiest of cards.
on the river, giving Lyubovetskiy a pair of jacks.
The dirtiest of cards.
And Yanni Jouhkimainen just ace high. Yanni absolutely had a plan for the times he missed,
7.
and here it is. 7 million is the bet, representing a straight.
You do have an ace, so you do block the ace-queen. It's unlikely your opponent would fold just a queen anyway. Dopamine says he shouldn't have many ace-queens pre-flop, but you don't have to do this with ace-queen. I mean, queen 9,
Do
queen
I
jack,
want a
queen
hero
10.
call or not?
That could certainly be a hand like 9-7 of clubs, effectively turning that 9 into a bluff, having missed the flush draw. That could be part of the plan. He's going to make the call of his life. Just a pair of jacks, and it is good. He's going to see the news. Lyubovetskiy with king 5, I think, is
4-6,
probably theoretically supposed to call. And if he does, he is going to be a huge favorite. There it is. He sees the good news. Here we go. Let's see 3, the flop. And it is 9 deuce 3. No help for
4-6,
Yanni
okay.
Jouhkimainen. He
Split.
needs a queen. The turn. And it is a 6. Some chop outs now for Jouhkimainen. And the river. It is a 6. Lyubovetskiy's our champion. He played his heart out, made the greatest call of his career. And this man deserves to celebrate.